Okay, recording now, huh?
Yeah.
The recording now is have another good point. Look, I can put the recorded class for you on Strategy Lab because as you have me as a coach, the class is appearing only for you. So you don't need to save in other places. You can have in Strategy Lab. I will show how. Okay, C3, and then my comment is 13 C3 Atkins idea instead of 13 bishop f6. I don't need to put x f6. It's okay. So if c3, I suppose I can play bishop b1, right? And then queen d3, mate. But he played bishop takes. Look, now I have the comment here. In the end of this page, we have a tip like beyond answering the quiz, add your own comments after each move for future review. Not each move, the most important critical points. Your comments are saved automatically. But let's decide here because it's an important thing. The class is about trades, strategic exchanges. Let's understand the concept. It's interesting now. I have c3, bishop b1, queen c2, but I can also trade a piece with bishop takes, pawn takes. When I play bishop takes, pawn takes, of course, the plan with c3 and bishop b1 and then queen d3 fails because black have f5 easily. What do again? What was then my advantage to play bishop takes instead of follow the other plan? What can we see on this board is different now?
King side is open. Dark squares in front of the king are weak.
And we have double pawns and an isolated pawn on h7. So it's a strategical decision here. I am deciding to play for a strategical advantage instead of bishop b1, queen c2 battery. And then he follows making new trades. Observe another one. So what this insight says, when you have, just a minute, let me see who is screaming here. The kids. Okay, another trade, bishop e4. But now let's back to insights. He says, a knight dominates the bishop when the opponent's pawns are fixed on one color and cannot advance. So it's like perfect, strategically saying. If you have knight versus bishop, like we are going to have here, look, after this trade and queen takes back, we have knight versus bishop. The only thing we need is strategically saying is to fix the black pawns, or if we have already, like here, weaknesses on the king side, it's good for us to keep trading. So he played rook d8. Now bishop takes, queen takes, knight d2. Okay. Looks like a different player, huh? I really think it's tough. For example, bishop takes f6 looks obvious because we are, of course, spending a lot of time to play c3, bishop b1 to c2, but it's a good idea. But now he is like playing to trade pieces and have knight versus bishop. Clearly, white is looking for this. But one question, what's the plan here with knight d2? What is he planning? Where are you going?
E4, F6.
Yes, he's threatening f6. I can also go to e4. Then I can go to g3, h5. I am fixing the piece position. It's another class. There is a class not about trade, but here in fundamentals to fix the piece position. Is the knight good? And here, of course, no. And we had this class before the site exists. It's the exactly kind of structure limiting my knight. Look, this knight with f6 pawn here. He cannot go e5. He cannot play to g5. He cannot play to d4. So I'm fixing the knight position. What do I have here? Look this. Look to my camera. I have a small notebook. Can you see? Can you see?
Yep. Yep.
If you have this one also, when we are on a class and the class is recording, you can put these ideas I'm telling you to have together when you are watching the class again. So what are we doing with knight d2? Fixing the piece position. Before we just did trades. It was trades only. Nice, knight d2, bishop e7, knight e4 finally. Takes, and then he played rook d8. Is it okay for me to trade rooks? Of course. Why? Because we have knight versus bishop with fixed pawns position. So I wanted to do this. It says then, sacrifice a pawn to force mass exchange can neutralize a dangerous attack and save the game. It's another game. It's not this game we are. It's another one. Every exchange reshapes the position. Trading pieces without a concrete reason hands the initiative away. The side with extra material should exchange queens first, steering toward the endgame type easier to convert. Okay, makes sense. If I have extra material, I wanted to apply the Capablanca rule and trade everything, because if I have an extra pawn, I can win because this. Of course. We are here. Let's go to what to learn and interiorize. The real power of an exchange is not removing a piece. It's what the board looks like after the trade. Not so fast, huh? Not so fast. He says the real power of an exchange is how the board looks like after the trade. So the border is going to look like this. Do you remember the Rubinstein position in Rook and Games?
I
This
don't
is
think.
a winning position for white because it's the Rubinstein position. Uh, this one, this structure is lost if you go to a king and pawns in the game because you can put this guy, the king, on 8-6 and it's over. So the board after the trade, looks like a winning position if I trade everything. Vyshevsky is playing on this direction. Black have no idea. Black is just trading everything he wanted to trade. Black is okay. I trade, no problem. Then takes 23. We have this now. So if I ask you, is it good for us to trade queens? Of course. And it's strange because if I put this position like to Dave Best, another of other guys, before the trades, people thinks here is for you to attack black. You know, like mm, I wanted to apply the mates. I can see puzzles here. Something here seems like I have, and I'm not seeing yet. Good attacking ideas. No, it's different. Look how a master thinks. He is not concerned about mate black. And it's the most powerful and difficult and very, very difficult idea when we are changing the way we play chess to a master level. In our minds, because we saw some books, we see YouTube videos, etc. We think we need to attack, but normally no. Normally no. And we can identify some things which is not allowing him or allowing you, allowing us to attack. What? If I play bishop takes, pawn takes, this guy is a powerful center control. Look the bishops, look the queen, look the pawns. You cannot attack people with this center advantage. You are probably losing the game. And look again what I said. Jesus Christ. In my mind, I played this game. It's not my game. I'm just supposing. I played this game and then I guess that I have a winning attack position. When I tried to attack, I was all of a sudden completely lost. Exactly. And it's happening day by day. You cannot attack if the opponent have such a center control like this. It's a disgrace. So he is playing two strategical trades first. It's another level. Takes, fixing the piece position. It's a master class. This game is a master class. Okay, black is probably look this guy. He's not a famous player. I guess he has no idea what's happening here. The game was played in New York. Let's back to the what to learn. When you exchange a piece and recapture, force your opponent into a damaged pawn structure. That damage is it's permanent. Are you hear me?
Yeah.
Double pawns, isolated pawns, and backward pawns cannot repair themselves. Yes, yes, it's forever. It's what Steinitz says permanent weaknesses. And they become targets for the rest of the game. In the game Reshevsky, Wollaston, New York, 1940, White played bishop takes f6, g takes f6, deliberately giving up the bishop pair. Yes. At first glance, this looks anti-positional. Why trade your strong dark square bishop? Because after g takes f6, black's kingside pawn structure is shattered. The double f pawn cannot create a passed pawn, of course. They block each other. And the open G file gives white piece easy access to black king. It's easy access also in the game. From now on, before you make an exchange, before you make any exchange, ask what will my opponent's pawn instruction looks like after the recapture. The answer is worse than before. The trade is probably good, even if you are given up an active piece. Conversely, if your all pawns, if your pawns would become damaged by the recapture, avoid the trade. You can recognize these patterns whenever your opponent has a knight or bishop that can be captured in a way that forces a pawn recapture that double, isolate, or create backward pawns. Look especially at the captures toward the center and on the F file after castling. Let's see now how is this game being finished. Check again. And now I believe we have finally traded queens. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know how old was Rishevsky here, but he's playing like Capablanca. Let's discover, search on Google, uh, how old was Rishevsky on 1940? Samuel Rishevsky. Maybe the EA, no?
He was
Oh,
born November 26, 1911.
so
So when was this game played?
40, 1940.
So he was 29.
Oh, 29 already? Let me see if this guy confirms here. 28, 29 November. Okay, wow. He played perfect. Perfect. Okay, queen takes now, knight takes, and we have the ideal position. Why is the knight superior to the bishop here? First one, we have a passed pawn. Look the queen side. And we have also these weaknesses promoting the Rubinstein position if my king goes to a6 after trade minor pieces. Centralizing the king, both players, very fast. Jack, maneuver, no, don't rush. Oops, game over. All the black pawns fixed, as the theory says, and the theory is here. We are not forgetting about because we are saying this here. We are saying this in the first two insights. Fixing the pawn and have knight versus bishop. For you, as I'm recording this class, when you come to Strategy Lab and then load program, you are going to share. You say, Coach, remember to upload my class. I say, oh, okay. Then in share this class today is going to appear here for you. Because when I go to Coach Panel, if I create a new program, I am choosing selected students. And then I will probably, where are you? Here. Only for you. So we don't need more to do this in Obsidian. Now we have all the tools here. Obsidian is good to maintain like a legacy from the past. Let's go. So it was the game number one, of course. Let's see the game number two. When you are heading material, even by a single pawn, the queen is your opponent's best chance to create complications, of course, and counterplay. Queens generate threats quickly, attack multiple weaknesses, and open up tactical possibilities that can let the weaker side escape. By exchanging queens, you remove all of that danger and steer the game into an end game where your extra material speaks loudly. In Richevsky game after queen g3, what was the move? 22? Is it? I think so. No, it's the other game. The game one. In Chef's game 22, queen g3. The opponent have more haven't counterplay because I am trading the queens. It's just perfect, perfect, perfect. The entire game is like a symphony. So when he trades, there is no counterplay. And I have 3 versus 2 and these weaknesses on the king side. The principle of two weaknesses. So the what to learn number 2 is commenting this. Then he marched the king to the center, king f1, king e2, king d3, king e4. Let's see again. Yes, very fast. What else? Whenever you are ahead in material actively for ways to exchange queens, of course, recognize the moment. You have a material advance, the position is used with possible complications, and then it's good for you to trade queens. Exactly. Exactly. What to learn number 3. Oh, it's beautiful. Sacrifice material to force simplification when under pressure. Now it needs attention now. Um, the reason is it's another level game, but the principles are the same. We are then making trades, trading in certain points to save the game, but consciously in a high level. Let's see. Black is Ludek Pacman. Ooh, big problem. Big problem. Let's put this comment here. The opponent is planning a rook lift and planning and looking for pressure on my inside. If he plays rook a2, rook f2, pawn takes c4, this pawn is hanging. In the exactly moment he plays pawn takes, knight takes, something takes, this rook can, if the rook is on f2, take this pawn here. It's a problem. Okay, look at this. It looks dangerous. How a master is now considering what to play here. It's a different situation. In the first game, we traded pieces to have a strategical advantage. Here is the second idea in how and when to trade pieces to survive our opponent's attack. So we are looking for to trade queens when possible,
Okay.
right now. And we have this. A question for you. What kind of end game is it? Rook end games, right? It's the best type of end game for you when you are under attack. If you want to save the game, these trades are perfect because you are going to a situation you can like fight to take pawns to survive easily. And the game was an easy draw after all. Starting from here. Let's see a drill. I wanted to put a computer level 8 and try the drill number 3. It's black to play. Look, the drills are based on the class positions.
Okay.
Uh, oh, level 8 is too strong. Okay, now drill number 3 is dead for me. Look. Okay. Take a break, my friend, and we back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Jazz, let's go. Jess, Jazz, now share your screen on the same drill.
Okay.
Band 900, 1000 piece trades. Let's go to play versus boat number one, level 5. Level 5 is already selected. Let's see. Go ahead. I lost to level 5 here. He is very strong. Very, very strong, yes. I guess level 5 is master level.
Yeah, I don't.
Let me see what level is level 5. Now I am really, really sad. New setup. Yeah, level 5 is 2000 more. But with stockfish is crazy. You played well. I will play the same. Queen h6. Okay, we lost some time. Scroll up, clicking back, scroll down. Perfect. The drill is green now for you. You play the same in Richev's position. Click on drill number 2, please. Yeah, it's pretty similar, but another one to train. Let's go this one. You are looking for trade queens. If you trade queens, it's good for you. But now you can trade by force. How can you trade? Nice, okay, no problem to double these pawns because we have an extra pawn on the queen side. Better position now. Let's do our best. Rook in the seventh rank. Okay. Now before you play, look. I want you to maintain this rook in the seventh rank and centralize the king. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. We have a class in other band to schematical thinking. Now it's time to schematical thinking, but technically we are recording, so you are hearing this again. Technically, it's good for you to trade one rook and maintain one rook so he has less counterplay. Trade this one. No, take the rook, and now rook h1. Every time you have a better technical position, trade one rook is good for you. Schematical thinking. Where's the best place to have this knight? F3, he is completely outplayed. Maybe we can improve the knight position. Dream about a good position to the knight. Yes.
F4.
F4, E4, D3. I love all of them. But up to you. On D3, he can go to F4 and D3 is also good. So
Yeah. I'm trying not to give him counterplay.
difficult to have counterplay when you trade one rook. This is the good reason to trade. Now knight D3, please. Knight D3 preventing bishop check. Nice. Okay. We come to here. F4. King F3, no problem.
I'm out of time.
Oh, okay. This position we played very, very well. Let's review from the beginning. Click on move number 1. Oh, we need to, let me note this here. We need to have analysis board after play versus bolt, implementing. Let me look the position so I can remember from myself.
Yeah, that would be great if we.
I have G3, F2, G3, G2, A2, B3, C4. Just a minute. F2, G2, G3. Knight F4, King E3, Rook H1. And black have A5, B4, F7, E6. Oh, can you back?
Yeah, yeah. My bad.
F7, E6, F5, H5. Black pieces, Bishop C5, Rook G5, King F8. Click on analysis board, please, in the left side. Now, board editor. Now click on clear board.
Hold on 1 second.
No problem. No, clear board, yes.
I copied the moves from the game, so maybe I can post them as a PGN.
Um, yes, but here we are close to setup. We can scan image, we can paste as PGN, but it's to copy, not to paste. Let's put the position. Put your white pawn on A2, B3, C4.
Hold on.
Click on the pawn and then.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Click on what?
To put the pawn on A2, B3, C4. You can click on the pawn, yes. A2, no, B2, no, A2. B3, C4. And white pawns on F2, G2, G3. White king on E3. Knight on F4. Rook on H1. Black pawns a5, b4. No, b4, b4. Yes, a5, h5. You put already. F7, e6, f5. No, g7. No, f7. No, 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 no. f7, e6, e6, f5. There is a black rook on g5. Pawn g5, not g4, g5. Bishop on c5 check, and the black king is on f8. Perfect. And here is white to play is already selected. Now click on analysis board. No, don't need to. Click on this green button, analysis board. Nice, okay. Now click here to turn on Stockfish 18. Yeah, we have a nice advantage. As I say, the move is king to f3. Let's play king to f3. And then he says to play bishop d4. Makes sense. Play for black, please. Bishop d4. Now it takes the pawn. Rook takes. Yeah, so how you can see all the theory we had comments here in terms of what piece to trade, why to trade, what piece to maintain is logical. In a certain point in the game you played with computer, I told you, trade one rook. Because when you have a better technical position, you are maintaining one rook and trading one. And we are step by step beating the same computer we lost the first game. This position is completely lost for black. Makes sense? Please go to rating target. Let me see if he updated the DNA panel. ADN in English. Yes, you have one bolt deed from the other ones. But why is he not computing two? Because I guess we move it to analysis board. Click on PC evaluation and trades, please. We have two here, right?
Yeah.
Two green. Refresh the page. Control F5. Head refresh. Okay, still done. Okay. I need now two pages open.
You need 2 pages open?
Because we are going to. No, no, not necessary. Scroll down. I have one idea. Scroll down. Let's do the quiz. What's the first question of the quiz? Read for us.
Your bishop is actively placed when your opponent's knight can be captured on f6, forcing g takes f6. What is the strongest strategic reason to make this trade? It primarily damages opponent's kingside pawn structures, creating long-term targets. It wins the bishop pair, advantage for you. It opens the g file so your rook can attack immediately. It removes the opponent's best attacking piece. It permanently damages the opponent's kingside.
Nice. Green for you. Let's go. Next.
Before making any exchange, what is the first question you should ask yourself? Am I trading a piece of equal value? What will my opponent's pawn structure look like after recapture? Will I have a bishop pair after this trade? Is my piece more active than the one I am capturing? What will pawn structure look after the recapture?
I think so. We comment this on this class. Nice. It's a read for you. Let's go.
You are up a pawn with queen still on the board. Your opponent is generating threats against your king, which should be your best strategic priority. Defend your king and wait for the attack to run into steam. Counterattack from the opposite wing. Distract your opponent. Actively seek a queen exchange to entering winning game. Push your extra opponent farm. Actively push your queen. Actively seek queen exchange.
Nice, 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 nice.
You are under a strong positional attack. Your opponent has
Begin
double
number two.
and a space advantage. You spot a pawn sacrifice that would force the exchange of queens, both bishops, and a pair of knights. The resulting game would be roughly equal, despite being down a pawn. What should you do? Avoid the sacrifice. Losing material when already under pressure is too risky. Play the sacrifice. A drawable rook endgame is better than suffering under a positional bind. Wait for a better moment. Try to exchange pieces without sacrificing the material first. Play the sacrifice.
Yeah.
When under suitable positional, a pawn sacrifice that forces mass exchanges can be the best practical solution. The key is evaluating the resulting position and not the material count. A drawable rook in game minus a pawn is far better than a slow squeeze where your opponent dictates play.
Nice.
Your opponent offer a trade of knights in the center. The position is roughly equal. What's wrong with the reason to accept the trade? The exchange damages the opponent's pawn structure. You want to simplify because you feel nervous about the complications. Removing the knight relieves pressure on a weak point in your opponent's position. Your remaining bishop will be much stronger without the knight. It's the positions equal. What's wrong with the reason to accept the knight trade? Removing the knight relieves pressure on the weak point in your opponent's position.
Well, do you want to simplify because you feel nervous about complication? But what's the question? Your opponent offers a trade. This is half equal. What's the wrong? Oh, the question is the wrong reason.
Oh, the wrong reason. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 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 You have a cramped position with all your minor pieces still on the board. Your opponent has a strong space advantage. Which approach gives you the best chance of equalizing? Keep all the pieces on the board and try to play your opponent tactically. Exchange one or two minor pieces to give your remaining pieces more room. Push pawns aggressively. Challenge your opponent's space. Move your king to safety and wait for your opponent to be overextended. Push pawns aggressively to challenge your opponent's space. Exchange one or two minor pieces to give your remaining pieces more room.
I think. Iago did the number three for a long time. When was in bad position, he started push pawns aggressively. You know the result we lost.
Yeah.
Let's go to question. No, we did all of them. Nice. 7 from 7. Now click on technical debit. Let me check one thing. Red refresh. Technical debit. Okay, let's see. Close to bishop. Where is this one? Piece evaluation. Yeah, appears here, I guess. Uh, move up, move up, move again. Here we can see fixing.
One of 20.
Yeah, but it sometimes appears we finished the quiz and we have two. Nice. It's good because I am fixing the logics to calculate.
Yeah.
Yesterday I fixed all the ones for calculate, not only smarter. My own calculation was good. I don't know why here we did two, but I guess I have a reason. When we finish this play versus bolt, it's important to click on back in the top right to calculate on the panel. But I am installing the new website, automatic actualization after just finish the game with more advanced panel. Okay, did you understand how is it working for you to progress
Yeah,
in class? How to work on a deep class like this ones? You are reading the insights carefully, then you are reading the what to learn carefully, then you go to the game, you put your own comments, not rushing, and then you can now from today work on your skills or you can work on your technical depth. This is exactly way we did in this class. As you are recording, let me repeat. You start learning the insights and you are doing this carefully to really understand the insights. Then after insights, you go to what to learn. And what to learn probably is commenting a moment in the games you have on the board selector. And you go to the moment, you read again what to learn, and then you compare, oh, I see. Then you stud the game, and then if the what to learn is about other game, you are finishing first the game one. Then you go to what to learn two, three, four, five, according to the game on the board selector. It's a very, very nice, delicious class, you know. You can put the board, the physical board close to you too. And then you are analyzing the board and looking the what to learn together. After finish the what to learn and the games on the board selector, what are you doing? You go to play versus boat. Choose level 4. Level 5 is too strong. We can try level 5 in another moment. So choose the level 4. Do the 5 play versus boat. Because in the future, in the next bands, each 5 play versus boat is for a game, basically. And the question number 5 in what to learn is a free question, so it's not connected to the games. And then after finish, you go to the quiz, you answer the quiz, you have the complete class team. You know what I mean? Jazz, are you hear me?
yeah, yeah. I hear you. I understand.
Yeah. And then what? This way, for example, let's analyze the class we had together today. We learned why is it better to forget about uh, attacking the king side when we can have a strategical advantage. Then we traded pieces, we trade queens to maintain this advantage. The second game, we learned when to trade queens to save the position, moving to a rook end game. And then we are centralize the king fast when we have a technical advantage. Instead of trade two rooks or not to trade rooks, we trade just one rook. And then we are thinking schematically. Okay?
Yep.
Well, I can advise you to start pushing up the click on the skills, please. Click on fundamentals. It's a good idea for you to keep doing your things normally. You have like a good position now on the leaderboard. I guess you are finishing second place this month. Um, to start finishing fundamentals. Independent of the rating target, I know you are trying to finish 800, 900, but here you have not 238 puzzles to finish. Keep going in the 800, 900. Yeah, I guess it's important for you. but try to finish all the fundamentals because it's moving up your game to another level. And I am here to help you 24/7. So if you go to, for example, opening principles, you have any question, you need more explanation, I can send you by audio voice. Can you? Yeah, you are doing the same as we did here. So your target now is to finish fundamentals. Why? Because if you finish fundamentals in a perfect way, we can schedule a meeting with Iago, and then Iago is making the test for you. So you are able to have fundamentals in your public profile. And of course, you are establishing the basis of future progress. Got it?
Got it.
So you can reduce the work you are doing in rating target 800, 900 to a tempo, like to a time. I have only 30 minutes to keep working on this. I had started, so I need to finish, no problem. So only 30 minutes. But your main goal is to put more time and effort and fundamentals and maintain your position on the leaderboard, of course, because April is coming and we are going to have a strong leaderboard probably on April more than ever before. Good,
Okay.
my friend. Now it's up to you if you wanted to talk something, to ask something, up for you.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Did you work yesterday? Busy?
No, I was off Saturday. Worked Friday. Worked
Yeah,
all week.
you are a little bit, sleeping. You are not a good energy point this morning. You need to rest sometimes. I had a big problem working hardly. I know you probably noticed this because I was not stopping and working too much. Then I have burnout. Was a little bit crazy, but I guess I am recovered now. So it's
You're
good for you to
good.
have times to rest too.
Are you good now?
I'm pretty good now. I'm like take some medicine to sleep. Not, you know, so tough, but I am sleeping better now. Like the last week, I am waking. I'm going to sleep like 9 p.m.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and I was not doing this. I was passing the entire night and clear, and then I had a small problem, but I'm back. We are all back here.
Okay. Good.
Okay, I'm going to the church now with the family.
Okay.
And as I said, focus on fundamentals, the exact way we did today on this class, with the same deeply approach. If you go to the gym today later, watch the class again. We are not to repeat this because I am really wanted to see this badge in your public profile. The first one, fundamentals. Iago is going to test you when you finish.
Okay.
Okay, see you, my friend. Nice class.
All right. See you. Thanks.